Hey, welcome to the video. Thank you so much for joining. Today I'll show you how to run through some troubleshooting steps for your Sony WH-1000XM4 headphones for if you're having any charging issues, decreased battery life, or no power. The first fix is a reset. So with the charging cable plugged in, we'll press and hold the power and custom buttons for about 4 seconds till the indicator light flashes off and then back on again. We'll unplug the charging cable for a few seconds and then plug it back in. If your issue is resolved, then congrats. But if not, we'll move on to step 2, which will be a factory restore. To perform the restore, disconnect the USB cable and press and hold the power and custom button again, this time for about 7 seconds until you see this indicator light flash 4 times. Now we'll go ahead and plug the headphones back in for about 10 minutes, and then we'll try to power on the headphones and see if the issue is fixed. If the issue is still not fixed, we'll move to step 3, which is to disconnect the battery, wait a few minutes, reconnect the battery, and then charge the headphones and see if that resolved the issue. This won't require any soldering, but it will require us to open up the headphones so we can access the batteries. It should only take a few minutes to do this repair. So we'll grab a pry tool and go ahead and disconnect this outer cushion just by prying underneath the cushion on the little plastic clips that are holding it into the housing. We'll also remove this pad. And now there are these 4 outer screws that we'll remove. Don't worry about any of the inner screws. We don't have to take those off. Now we'll flip the headphones over, and you can see the touch panel is already coming off for me, but if yours is stuck, you can use your pry tool to open it up. We'll very gently take off the touch panel because there are these 2 ribbon cables for the touch panel and the battery heat sensor that we don't want to damage. And we'll just open it up to the side. Now we'll just gently pull up on this ribbon cable to remove the touch panel. And then we'll grab our pry tool and slide it underneath the battery heat sensor and just gently pull up on that ribbon cable as well. The final thing to disconnect is our battery plug. For that, we will just gently pull up and disconnect it from the board. Now leave the battery disconnected for about 10 minutes to allow it to fully discharge, and then we'll plug it back in and plug the charger cable in and see if that fixed the issue. If there's still an issue, then you'll probably need to buy a replacement battery, which I will post a link to in the description below. If you're going to be replacing the battery, then you'll grab your flat pry tool and gently pry up underneath the battery, and it should come out. There's some adhesive, so you may have to work it in a couple different spots. Grab your replacement battery and set it in with the text facing down. We'll go ahead and plug the red and black battery cable back in, and just tuck these cables in so they'll be out of the way of the touch panel. Next, we'll connect the heat sensor cable, and we'll just grab it and attach it back in. It may take a couple tries, but you should be able to get it just by using your fingers. And finally, we'll attach the touch panel ribbon cable. We'll just sort of bend it over, and again with our fingers, just push that back into place. Once that cable is in, we'll go ahead and set the touch panel back in place and test the headphones. We'll want to check to make sure they power on and also that they charge. If you've replaced the battery and they don't power on or charge, then please reach out to me in the comments. Now we need to go ahead and put those 4 screws back in that will secure the speaker to the housing. Once the screws are in, we'll go ahead and put this pad back in place with the flat side facing down. And we'll also put our cushion in place, again with the flat side facing down. And it will just snap right into the housing, just with some gentle pressure. And with that, the repair is complete. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully I've helped you be able to restore your headphones to working condition. Again, if your headphones aren't working still, please reach out to me. I'd love to help you as much as I can. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel, as that will greatly help this video get out to more people who really need this information. Thanks so much and have a fantastic day.